My dad is being so stupid because if this starts up, he can be covered in oil.
Yeah, but if I didn't, then no one's going to see what the inside of this gearbox looks like and this cool worm drive. This is how a worm drive works. The motor is attached to the wormy bit at the top, and the sheave with the ropes go alongside the big wheel at the bottom to move the lift. The lift's brake is attached to the motor before the gearing, so if a lift's brakes were to fail, then it would probably not move, or if it did, it wouldn't go very fast. It's a bit like letting a car loose down a hill when it's still in first gear. The gear slows down the car. Anyway, Che is quite right. If the lift did start up, then I would be covered in oil, but it would make the video more interesting. On my first visit here, I noticed something was missing. What can it be? Relays? Checked. A motor? Checked. Doors? Checked. An alarm button compliant with current DDA regulations? Perhaps not. Overspeed governor? Well, it doesn't have one, but some slow lifts don't. There is a rope which goes directly from the counterweight over the top of the shaft and down to the car brakes. This rope moves with the lift, but it's impossible to pull up the brakes on the car unless the main rope snapped and the car moved away from the governor rope. So what else is missing? A burger wagon? Well, this is very important and a bacon roll would have been nice, but it's not a missing component in this lift in a block of flats. Or is it? Anyway, take a look at this old Otis motor room, now this Express motor room, and now this Schindler motor room. They all have one, but the BENNIE lift doesn't. Well, it's my favourite motor room item, a mechanical floor selector. A floor selector is a mechanical device that registers the lift's position in a shaft. It's installed in a motor room for easy maintenance alongside the controller. Every old lift has one, because if the power fails, then the relays all turn off, and the lift's position is therefore forgotten. A mechanical selector cannot be turned off and is therefore unaffected by power cuts. So how does BENNIE do away with the traditional floor selector These are not your standard relays, but special ones. It's taken me a couple of weeks, but I've not only worked it out, but in a future video I will explain very simply how these special relays work.